Hey, welcome back. Not this long for you, long for me. You may notice my stats are a little weaker than before. So you may have noticed a couple times. Actually, you might not have. I don't know. A little thing comes up that says, "Are you sure you want to quit the game?" That's because apparently the F4 key. That's the thing I use to toggle the overlay for Fraps. It's also bound to the quit thing. So whenever I stop recording, I quickly toggle the overlay to check that I have stopped, that I have started, because I don't want it on the screen when I'm recording, but I do want to make sure whether I'm recording or not. Probably should just leave it there all the time, but so I clicked F4 a couple times. Apparently, if you do that, it actually counts as clicking OK, which is kind of annoying. I don't think you should do that. I think when you press it, only an actual mouse click should ensure that you quit the game, but whatever. So I just played through from my last save, which was at the Dark Dance. For saved at the beginning of this conversation, and I'm going to save now again. But yeah, that was really irritating. So we're staying quiet. And we're doing white magic. So the reason that I quit in the first place, she said little cygnets. A cygnet is a small swan of some kind. Da da da. No less. World you see around you, the tiniest fraction of all that exists. There are infinite realms which exist outside of our own space and time. Yeah, that's a little running gag that I honestly just don't care about. The nearest such realm is... I am not doing her voice, that's odd. The nearest such realm is that which we call the Otherworld. You may also have heard it called Elfheim, or the Dreaming, or the High Hunting Grounds. There are countless other worlds, but the Otherworld is particularly the realm of this world's shadow. Like a shadow, it is always connected. With enough white magic, an adult witch or wizard can travel the spiral gate from anywhere in this world. However, you students must not enter the Otherworld under any circumstances. Can any of you tell me why that is? One hand eagerly shoots up. Yes, Minnie? She stands up. Because the commoners feed on the souls... Okay. I was going to do her normal cheerful voice, and then she mentioned feeding on the souls of human children, and it kind of felt a bit mood dissonance. I just realized she's meant to be Hermione Granger. That's who Minnie is, Hermione Granger. Huh. Okay. Because the commoners feed on the souls of human children, especially magical children, and they are drawn to any unwarded human who enters their realm. It takes them approximately... Thank you, dear. That will do. Minnie closes her mouth and sits down. Well, that's not like Hermione at all. The Otherworld is a wonderful place. Magic flows more freely there, and many witches and wizards choose to live there full time. But we are not native to it, and we are not immune to its dangers. Do not attempt to pass the gate. Not even with an adult to guard you. Not even with a powerful spell or artifact to protect you. Not even with a friend who has been there before and told you it's safe. Some of your classmates have other than human heritage, like Damien, but what is safe for them is not safe for you. And technically Pastel, and the Arius kid. Most importantly, if a spirit invites you to the Otherworld, do not accept, no matter what you are promised. I'm not saying this to frighten you, or to challenge you to find a way around my rules. If you disobey, I will not need to punish you, because you would be gone. Now, let's get back to brighter subjects. We can talk more about the Otherworld later, and I'll bring in some lovely paintings to show you. Success! 3 on magic. 3 stress. Mail, allowances, 25. Today, study. Fairly quiet, still present, study with Minnie. The magic! Well, that's something, I guess. Next week. Minerva? Yes? Do you like theater? Plays? Absolutely. I don't know. Why? Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of want to see it. Wasn't she a Greek sorceress? But I don't want to go by myself. What's Medea? It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge. I've heard of that. That doesn't sound very nice. That's why it's a tragedy. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday. Is it free? No, it's $5 for students. So, do you want to come? Right, let's debate this. Well, I mean... Should I? That's $5 down I'm never getting back. I'm hoping that at some point the game gives me more money. Like, I can find a way to earn money, or... I don't... Ellen. Oh. Actually, this might be part of the Ellen arc. Because I know that she's a love interest in the game. What would Medea get me? Not weird, not cute, not strong. Perhaps smart? I doubt it would give me any magic points. It would probably eliminate some stress. Maybe get merits? I don't want to... Look at her. Go. Oh, don't want to... It's a waste of $5, but it's not like I'm going to do anything with them. I mean, realistically, if I save them up for some of those items and I can only get that from the $5 a week, then really, I'm probably not going to need it by the time I can get it, so... Sure, alright. Thanks. I'd better figure out what else I'm doing this week. Yes, you should. Oh look, you figured out what else you're doing this week. Raising these points. And sleeping. Actually, sleeping, then raising these points. Wait, there we go. Gotta reduce stress early on, you know? Black magic. 3 black magic, 3 stress, detect... Yes, I get detect magic. Rain magic. Awesome. Boost strength. Nice. Ooh. Caster expends life energy in order to gain magical energy. That sounds amazing. Well, technically it sounds like blood magic, but... Wait, what? Oh. Blue apparently didn't net me any bonuses. Spark. Love Spark, but I've already said that. Evening. Hallway. Ellen and I meet outside the gym. There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play. Ah. After we buy our tickets, we can go inside. Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym floor, facing the stage. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. At least, it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. That's got to be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge. We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins. They just skip over it. They probably... I don't know why they did that. I mean, to be fair, it's better for time, and not many people are willing to sit through it, but I would be. It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested and bloody, too. Nice special effects, though. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Isn't that Shakespeare? No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Mourning Bride. So what's that one about? Another story of murder and revenge? Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married, but then there's a shipwreck and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him she's already married to his enemy, and she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he was washed up somewhere else and got rescued by a queen who falls in love with him. The king falls in love with the queen, but their enemy is... So everyone loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and they feel guilty and try to change their minds. Only it's too late because the plots are already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins. So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous. Or else, don't change your mind. Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do it. Oh, right, Jason the Argonauts. I think I would never do what Medea did. Well, of course you wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me. She took it way too far, but Jason deserved to suffer for the way he treated her. You can't let people get away with that. He should have been punished. I suppose. You know what they say. Don't get mad, get even. Just, not by killing people. Bad plan, bad plan. I hear someone nearby snicker, but when I turn to look, I can't tell who it was. Half the audience is still milling around after all. Anyway, thanks for coming with me. No problem. Revenge is a dish best served frequently. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Study. Fairly quiet. Study with Minnie. Blue magic. Sweet. Ooh, an assembly. Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together. Good morning, buttercups. The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday, the 2nd of December. If you are staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organized activities. If you are leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now, there is one more thing. For those of you who are Wild Seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Iris Academy. You are witches and wizards, and the people around you, out there, are not. The choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you. Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. Yep. Busy week, alright. Busy week. I just want to study, I think. Why not? That or get some white magic done. Bonjour, mes chéris! Today I want to talk a bit more about otherworld creatures in general. Because our worlds are connected, they can cross over just as easily as we can, but in this world, they are not native. They are weakened and bound by their nature, just as we are when we travel the other world. Every spirit in this world must follow a set of rules. Not the same set of rules, though. That would be too simple. Rules of behavior vary depending on the type of creature and the method used to reach our world. If you cast the summoning spell, you can set some of those rules yourself. If you understand the rules that a creature is bound to, you can easily defeat it. Most of you will have heard of vampires being repelled by crosses. That won't work for all vampires, but for some it is an easy weakness to use. In later years you will study many types of otherworld creatures to learn this sort of lore. Now, to continue with your lessons in white magic. One white magics. I wanted to get at least 2. Please gain 3, please gain 3. Yes! 3! Fear! Target to feel terror and wish to leave the caster's presence. Excellent! If I might have your attention, please. Take hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. Oh. We give thanks to the parents who created us and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurtures us and the other worlds which inspire us, for what we have been given and for what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and may no call go unanswered in this Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Hands pull away from mine. Students echo our words. Have a very happy holiday. Well, now I can hang out my cape, find my parents, and be on my way. School waiting for me when I get back. Vacation. It just skips all those days. Aww. But I was kind of hoping there would be something in the last seconds that I couldn't go home. And then I get to stay. And, more magic. I arrived back at school for my vacation feeling slightly disoriented. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they felt like strangers. My old friends, they've all moved on. Back to my room then. Hey Minerva, you're back! How was your holiday? It was really weird. I know we're not allowed to do magic or talk about it, and I didn't, but I was worried at first my parents were going to ask about it, and I wouldn't know what to say, you know? But then they didn't ask anything. I mean, they asked how my classes were and if I liked my teachers and things like that, but nothing about wands or witches or spells. Not even hints. It's like they've completely forgotten. They probably have. What? Well, it's all part of the same thing, you know? Outsiders aren't allowed to know about magic. What if your parents went around telling everyone their daughter was a witch? But they knew I was going to a school for magic. They saw me in my robes. I don't know how it works. I just know that Wild Seed parents are kind of encouraged to forget about it after school starts. Is that why my family didn't come for me? They forgot me? It's not supposed to make them forget about you, just forget that you're a witch. It's easier this way, isn't it? To keep it a secret? Like you said, if they knew, they'd ask. People still ask about school and everything I tell them. I have to make it up, or change the details so it doesn't sound magical, and then I have to remember what I said. Yeah, some people can't handle that. That's why some Wild Seed parents just stop going home, and some of them go home and never come back. But you came back, and we're glad to see you, right? Yeah. Looks like Ellen's not entirely sure what to think of this development either. My old classmates kept all kinds of secrets from their parents. Who they are dating, where they were at night, where they went at night, what they had and hadn't done. Is this the normal way for things to be? Is this just part of growing up? Well, I won't be seeing my parents again until Christmas anyway. For now it's back to school. On Monday morning, someone knocks on our door. Virginia gets up. Thanks to the animation there. Good morning. Exam schedules for the day. Turns. Piece of paper. Exams? Today? But we haven't had time to prepare. Well, it has been a while since the last exam. We've had all that time. That's not the same. No, but we'll do our best, right? So, I have an exam after class today. What else should I do this week? I want to reach 40 smart. So, at a rate of 1 per day. That should do it. Study! Azure class hallway, here I am. Here we go. In the dungeon again. Exit has been hidden, cannot teleport out. Use your magic wisely to find your way. Okay. First thing to do is spellbook. I don't want to give up. I'm never going to give up. Spirit sight, sentience, including ghosts, light, proves visibility, diagnosis, inspection. Sacrifice. Oh, I see. This is... I didn't notice that. It's green and white. Yeah, I can just use that when if I ever get low on mana. But, true sight. Don't appear to be any illusions here. Right, well. Walls. Floor. Interesting. Spellbook. True sight. No illusions here. Stop doing that. Bit maze-like. Right, so nothing is shown. Spellbook. Fear awareness expands the mind. That did nothing. Oh, cool, I can add things. That's interesting. Do strength, spirit echoes, heal, push object, trigger, empathy. No, previous page. Right, I need to check my spell book. Ugh, things aren't quite what I'd hoped. Nothing. Nothing. I need to figure this out. Inspection. Walls. Integrity. Oh dear. See, the thing is, this is the area that I had thought would be the odd one. Let's do inspection. Walls. Great. Okay, so it is for the entire tile, whenever you examine something. So if I just do inspection, walls, can't imagine it would be the floor. True sights. No illusions here. What? No. Cool. Let's try spellbook. Inspection. Walls. Inspection floor. Integrity 100%. Spellbook. Inspection. Walls. Probably gonna run out of stuff here. Spirit sights. Great. Tap the flow. Sacrifice. Oh! Ah! Wow! Did not expect that. But what's here? Does something remain here? Okay, what's this? What did I do? Spellbook. This is getting bad. Spellbook. Inspection. Walls. Perfectly ordinary walls. Everything here is perfectly ordinary. What is here? What is that symbol? Silence. Tap the flow. Inspection, description, diagnosis. And look at damage and injuries. Breeze. Gentle breeze. Spirit sight. Next page. I don't know what I have here. There's no objects in this entire maze, and there's no exits that I've discovered. Spark, empathy, trigger, push object. Awareness. Can't imagine this would help. I don't actually know it. Stop doing that. Anything here? Inspection. I just not entirely certain. Walls. Give me a second. Just need to fit all. Not gonna let me flip back. Interesting. Okay. Awareness. What the? This was not here before. Yes! Okay, white magic saves the day. That was a close one. Almost failed. Congratulations, Minerva! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. Yes, guess I can relax. Back in our dorm room, Ellen's muttering. How'd it go? You didn't take the exam? That's what he said. I don't understand. Were you in the dungeon or not? I was in the dungeon. I found the way out. I just didn't use magic. How did you do that? I analyzed the layouts to decide which walls were most likely structurally to be false and checked them for inconsistencies until I found 2 walls that were identical. I was sure one was an illusion, but they still felt solid. I decided that my mind was being fooled into stopping my hand and making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall so I'd hit it in midair and my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back. And it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so we didn't count and we didn't give any merits for it. Oh. That is not fair. You, Ellen, you are brilliant. You're a genius. They should have given you extra merits for that, because you're a witch who knows how to use her head. Well, that's not fair. They always said it doesn't matter how we solve the challenges as long as we solve them, right? Yeah. It's a trick. A nasty trick. I wonder how many people they catch by not telling us the real rules. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. They're doing it wrong. She stomps out of the room. Where is she going? I follow in Ellen's wake as she steams through the halls. Professor Gravener, sir! I beg your pardon. Your testing procedure is unbalanced and unfair. Take it up with the headmistress. I have no time for this. No, you listen to me. It's important. She's yelling at Gravener? I can feel the fascinated crowds hovering around to watch the show. Would you be willing to accept detention in exchange for my listening to your little diatribe? Yes. I see. Carry on. You tell us we're supposed to be creative, but you discourage creative solutions. You tell us we're supposed to think our way out of challenges, but you don't teach us to think. All we've learned since we've been here is spells. No history, no literature, no guidance on what is and isn't accepted behavior. And then you punish us anyway. You tell us to experiment, you don't tell us how to do it safely. You don't give us the tools to measure our progress. And you make fun of science for doing what you can't. It's wrong. Have you finished? Yes. Very well. I will see you on Saturday for your detention, Miss Middleton. He swirls his cape around him and walks away. I think I want to quietly sneak back to the room. Oh, I failed at studying. Woke up suddenly. Not sure why. Thought I heard something. Was someone at the door? Wait a few moments. Nothing but Virginia snoring. Back to sleep. Morning, dorm room. Are you staying in today? Yes. Why? Did you need the room for something? No, nothing. Just checking. She shuffles to the door and I hear her turn the key in the lock. On with my day then. Studying success, one smart, two stress. Studying success, one smart, two stress. Sleeping reduces stress. Morning. Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Study, because I can't really do anything. Just go to the mall next time. Library's fairly quiet, with familiar faces still present. Study with Minnie. Minnie helps me with my blue magic. She's really good at blue magic.